Good evening. Today is a very fun day.
It's a momentous occasion.
It is a momentous occasion.
Yeah.
So through all of this, we have not done anything for Mother's Day. We didn't really do anything for Father's Day.
Well, we did. We celebrated at home, but we didn't normally we would go out and do something fun.
Yeah.
You love your dad.
And so recently we got an email from Waldorf Astoria. And they said, a private group has rented out all of the Waldorf Astoria. That includes Bull and Bear. Mm-hmm. So nobody can go to Bull and Bear. And they had an idea. Mm-hmm. They said, we should move the Bull and Bear. And we'll have a little pop-up.
Yeah, so they have it's just a temporary location for, I wonder if the people who rented out the hotel can eat at the regular Bull and Bear.
I don't know.
Huh. Well, what they're doing though is they're allowing us to go to their golf club.
Yeah, it's the golf clubhouse.
Yeah, and they're going to have a little pop-up of Bull and the Bear there with a limited menu of some of their most popular dishes. And they had some things on there. This buddy is so excited. They had some things on the menu that we haven't tried yet, so I'm very excited to try something new. Yeah. And they even said that they were going to make something for Jackson. Yeah. Which is so cool.
And of course, we are going to be eating outside, and all of the staff is wearing masks and gloves. And they're doing a lot of precautions, so I feel safe. I feel good about this.
I do too, and especially with the elevated service that Bull and Bear offers, I know that we will be okay, and I feel very comfortable going and bringing this little guy with us.
But that being said, this will not be a regular occurrence. This is a once in a while type thing.
Yeah, this is a special occasion.
So that's what we're doing tonight.
And we put this little guy in a new outfit. See, we haven't worn this outfit yet, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Because we wanted him to be a little dressed up, so he has a little collar.
You can't see it, it's under his bib, but...
He looks fancy.
Yeah, he's a fancy baby.
So, let's head out and we'll go to Bull and Bear. Here we are. We're pulling up to the Waldorf Astoria, but we have to make a left here to head to the golf clubhouse. So this is where we're headed. That's right, buddy. There it is, the Waldorf Astoria Golf Club. All right, and by the looks of it, there's nobody else here. We're at our table. There's the buddy Jackson. The next table over is much further than 6 feet too. So that's good. But here's the inside here. It looks good. Buddy, they brought a high chair out for you. So this is your first trip out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel good so far. Yeah, I feel like, I like that we have the option to be outside. I like that we came very early, so there's not very many people here. I don't know, I feel good about it.
So there's this little card on our table that has a QR code on it so that you can scan it with your mobile device and bring up the menu, or you can request a one-time use paper menu, and I got that so that you guys could see what all is on the menu. So it is a smaller menu, but there are some favorites on here like the fried chicken. And, oh, here we go. The tomahawk for 2 you can get. And then the sides, ooh, yeah. And then that peanut butter cake, you know I'm getting that. That is so delicious. Also, I wanted to show you guys, we are right on the driving range and the golf course for the Waldorf. So I think hole number 1 is kind of right there. And we're not too far from the Waldorf, it's just right there. That's that building right there. This is nice. I like this a lot.
It feels really good to kind of feel like normal again. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. So they brought out a little gift bag for us and we looked inside and it's a peacock. So when we did the tea, the afternoon tea, the Sunday tea, it's in the Peacock Alley is the name of their tea, what is it? It's like their lounge.
Yeah.
And so they have a little Waldorf Astoria peacock plushie for Jackson.
That's adorable. Very
cute. We can't give it to him yet because we need to sanitize it, but very cute.
So we have officially removed our masks.
And we are sanitizing our hands.
And they brought us out bread. So normally what you would do, or what they would do at the old style of restaurant, I don't even know how to put that, when it was in the other building.
Back in the old days.
They would come by and with a whole bunch of bread and they'd say, which bread do you want? But now they're just here's all the bread. Right. So that they're not handing it out and everybody gets their own little butter.
This is the best bread though, just so you know. It just is. That's just, I'm stating facts here.
Is it just as good as you remember?
Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe even better because it's been so long. I haven't had this bread in literally 5 months.
It's good, right?
The last meal that we had in the regular world was Bull and Bear for your birthday. And it was so delicious, and it was so fantastic. We brought a bunch of our friends out, and we just had like too much food. And we had everything that we love and new things that we love, and then the world changed. And so it's kind of like very fitting that our first meal back is Bull and Bear.
Yeah.
And they even said, I don't know if we mentioned this already, but we were the very first guests to be in the outdoor Bull and Bear
in the
pop-up.
whole restaurant.
Yeah, the very first.
So they brought us out our starters. I got the classic wedge salad. Look at this, it's like on another level. You got some egg yolk, egg white, bacon, tomato, scallions, red onions, and there's blue cheese on the bottom and in the middle, and they got one chive on the side. And then look at this is just some pepper over here.
So they do have a social distancing pepper mill, check it out. That's amazing.
Orange citrus salt, you want to make sure you definitely apply it to the middle tuna, the pressed.
Oh, okay.
And then this is your novelty of the Atlantic Ocean, pasteurized ocean water.
Ah. So I got the Tuna Starter. Oh, okay, it was called the Tuna ... at the Bull and Bear. So I got my tuna tartare. I have my compressed tuna. It's like a compressed smoked tuna. It was compressed between some kind of wood.
Cherry wood, I think.
And then the seared tuna on the end, which is I guess like a sweeter tuna. It also comes with a, what did he say, a pasteurized, but it's a pasteurized ocean water sorbet. And then a citrus salt, like an orange citrus salt that he said to put on the middle, the smoked tuna.
Good.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I want to get a picture of your salad though because it's very beautiful.
So what do you think?
I've missed delicious food. Like I've missed sushi the most, but this is really, really good. Should we try the compressed ocean water?
It's pasteurized ocean water.
It literally, yeah, it just tastes like the ocean. That's so strange.
It really is. So they took ocean water, they pasteurized it, and then they froze it into a sorbet. And it's supposed to be like an in-between thing. Like you could do like a palate cleanser in between your different fish.
But then they do have the citrus salt that you put on the actual fish.
I didn't even see that was the citrus salt down there.
Yeah. They thought of everything.
And there it is. Jackson's very first high chair at a restaurant. You're doing great, buddy. You're just trying to look at the fans.
This little buddy is having a lot of fun. They were out here all alone, so don't worry. We're not making a bunch of noise around anybody. It's just us. We're the only people out here.
We are the only ones out here. So you're allowed to make some noise, buddy.
Wow. He has some dump trucks and some excavators. And what else do you have on there? Whoa.
I think that's, oh, there's a bulldozer.
Bulldozer? On your cool new outfit, huh? Oh, now we're playing our favorite game of put the napkin on the head. Do you love it, buddy? Is that your favorite game? You get so excited. You love it. Buddy. Hi. Are you making some weird noises?
It's a driving range.
And we were just looking at the golf course, showing the little buddy the golf course.
It was a little bit warm earlier, but it's really starting to cool off now. So it's almost 8 o'clock. It says that it's 93 out, but it doesn't feel like 93. Here's the question is, so the Waldorf was bought out by the people that are the sportscasters for the NBA. So like everybody that's on the TV for the NBA is who's over at the Waldorf, so I wonder who just walked out on the golf course. Also, it's so, like, I know that we can hear I-4 over there, but it's so calm over here. I feel like there are gonna be some animals, some like wildlife that comes out at some point. We're just sitting here listening to the music that's playing, and it's like a smooth jazz version of Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend.
I don't like girlfriend.
I don't like your girlfriend?
He goes, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. Think you need a new one.
So they are making the Caesar salad still. They're still doing the tableside Caesar salad, but you can see they've got a piece of plexiglass here dividing them so they can get close to the table.
All right, so our dinner has arrived. I got my sea bass with the Black Venus risotto, and then we also got a few sides. We got some fries, and these are Parmesan cheese, truffle oil, and lemon, so that sounds delicious. And then we got some mashed potatoes. We just got a ton of carbs. That's what we wanted for dinner tonight. Tim's over there with the baby. And then are these the steak sauces?
Yeah, this is our sauce flag. It's gonna have all the sauces we have in house.
Oh yeah, they brought food for the baby.
Yogurt with some fruit.
Okay.
Greek yogurt. Then we have a carrot puree.
Oh, wow.
We also did chicken and herbs.
Oh my goodness. So chicken and herbs. This was a carrots puree, and then this was yogurt with fruit. Oh my gosh. He's gonna be eating good tonight. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. And then there's Tim's filet with a little roasted garlic. That looks so good. I can't believe this. This is so amazing. I'm super excited for my sea bass. And then these guys are over here. So they brought him carrot puree, chicken and herb puree, and yogurt and fruit. Is he getting too tired? Oh. We'll bring it home for you, buddy.
All right, I think this buddy will probably fall asleep soon, but not before he tries some of his food that they brought out for him.
This is the very first time in Bull and Bear history that they have made baby food. So I'm very excited for him to try this very special baby food.
That's historic, buddy. And then there is my steak. That looks real good. And you already showed them the potatoes and everything?
I did, but I didn't get a very good look at them.
Oh yeah, they look.
So we did a half order of the fries,
And these aren't the frites like we normally get. These are the Parmesan fries.
yeah.
And some mashed potatoes.
And then they gave us a steak sauce flight, which is, I can't remember everything that he said was on here, so I'm really sorry. But they did give us the gravy for the potatoes as well.
From the fried chicken. Mm-hmm. You ready to try a little? Oh, that's a bull and bear face right there. Do you like it? All right, we found the one that Jackson likes. It's the yogurt and strawberries. So yummy. Yeah, do you like it, buddy? This is going to be the first of many trips out to Bull and Bear. Also, I did want to point out that there is another party that's out here with us now, but they are very far away from us. Mid-meal check-in. My steak was so delicious. This sauce right here, it's like a peppercorn type sauce. So good. The potatoes, amazing. The french fries, real good. Jackson, he really liked the yogurt, and then I think we're going to take the other ones home and give them to him tomorrow and see what he thinks. And what did you think of your fish?
It was so good. Like, I know that fish is very, people might think it's like a boring choice, but it was so well cooked. It had just the nicest amount of like crust on the outside. It was really good. I miss fish, so I like it. And the black Venus rice was delicious. Loved it.
Ooh, somebody ordered the tomahawk. Look at this steak. Thing is huge. So we are actually back home now, but for dessert, we got the peanut butter dessert to go. This looks real good.
It looks totally different than it does when they serve it at the restaurant, obviously, because it's on like the special plate and everything, but it still looks delicious.
Yeah, I can't wait to eat it. Here's a little cross section of what it looks like as we're digging into it.
Well, kind of a cross section.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. There's like cake, chocolate, and some kind of cream, and like a hard chocolate, and then little crispy things.
Yeah, it's good. So as you all can see from my eyeballs, it is late now.
It is late. It's like after 11, I think.
Yeah, it was a pretty long night. We got there at 6:30, and we left around
9:30?
Did we?
Yeah, I think it was like 9:30.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a very involved service. So anytime that we ever eat at Bull and Bear, we're there for a while because there's lots of like explaining the dishes. It's like a culinary adventure.
Right.
So we knew that going into it.
But it was delicious.
Yeah, it was so good. It felt so good to be just like back at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And like feeling good about it.
Yeah, it felt totally safe.
I was a little bit worried at first because I haven't been out. Like, you've been going to the parks, you've been eating, you had your delicious meal yesterday, which I didn't get any of. But but it definitely, I think that we've kind of like found the sweet spot of how we can go out to restaurants and feel comfortable.
Right. I don't know if it's always going to be like this. Like, I don't know what other restaurants we'll be able to find where like we go in and we sit outside and we're the only ones outside for a good 2 hours.
Well, but even when the other guests, because there was another party that came and sat outside as well, they came much later into the evening, but they were so far away from us. I felt really good about it, but it was very, and we didn't show this, but they ordered the tomahawk, which is this really delicious steak for 2 people. Did you show the plexiglass thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So even the way that they're doing their old, like, food presentation, they found a new way to do it so that it's, you know, safer in these, like, COVID times.
Right.
Which I thought was really great. And then we showed you how they were doing the Caesar salad with the plexiglass. So I'm glad that they're still able to do those things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's really cool. And we were actually okay, like, as far as the weather on the patio. Yeah. It was, you know, somewhat breezy. We do have a storm coming in this weekend. So that weather is kind of starting. So it was a little bit breezy. We had our fans. You know, we were okay. Jackson was fine. It was great.
Yeah. And then as the night progressed, it got cooler out.
Yeah, it was nice once the sun went down. It did get a lot cooler.
Yeah. So food-wise, how did you like it?
It was really good. So the appetizer that I normally get, and I'm not going to lie, I did miss it. I normally get the escargot and gnocchi, and it is some of the best food I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things that I, like, think about later, and I'm like, oh, I want to eat that again. Like, I was really kind of bummed that it wasn't on the menu, but then I saw that they had the tuna, and I read that it was tuna 3 ways. I really love fish. I don't get to eat fish very often, especially now because we've been eating at home so much. So I immediately was like, okay, I'm going to get the tuna. And it was really good. Yeah. So it was tuna tartare. That was really delicious. Then the middle one was this smoked tuna. And it was, the only way I can describe it is if there was a such thing as tuna candy. Like, that's what it reminded me of.
I'm sure there is such thing as tuna candy.
You think?
Yeah.
It was almost like a gummy, not gummy though, that's a bad word, because it wasn't like gummy. What?
Like pressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like denser.
Yeah.
But, okay, so I didn't taste it.
Right. I asked you to taste it.
I know. I didn't want to taste any fish tonight.
Okay.
I was like, I wanted my palate to be 100% beef and whatever else I was eating. So, like, al dente.
Yeah, like it wasn't, I don't know, you'd have to eat it. It's very hard to explain.
Yeah, like...
The only reason why I call it tuna candy was because there was this citrus salt that you dip it in. And it was so orangey flavored. You have to try it. If you're ever at Bull and Bear and you like tuna, try the tuna at the Bull and Bear. It was very good and different. It was just different. And then the third one was just a seared tuna, and that was delicious as well. Oh, then I had sea bass for dinner. So for my entree, I had another fish because, like I said, I haven't had fish in a while. So I just like went all in on the fish, and that was really good too. Like, I just forget how delicious fish is. I loved it.
And so they have all these interesting foods on their menu, and these foods have a story behind them. Mm-hmm. So your rice apparently was found by Marco Polo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he brought it back to Spain, and then he planted it next to like dark fruits like blackberries or blueberries or something like that, and then it took on this like dark color.
Yeah, and then so Tim, our server, who is fantastic. If you ever go to Bull and Bear, you should request him because he's just like a wealth of knowledge of things that you didn't even know that you wanted to know.
Right.
And so he just tells you all these really cool things about the food you're eating, and you're just like, wow, that's so awesome. I wish I could remember all of these things so I could tell them to you. But I can't remember everything that he told us because he told us so many cool things. But what he did say was that the rice, it's black, and then when you add in the dairy, it turns it into like a purple color. Right. So it looks like a purple risotto almost. It was really good. It was a very like rich flavor. It was just really nice with the light fish, and the fish was cooked perfectly. I loved it. I had like a nice crust on the outside. It was very flavorful without being super overpowering, and it was really nice with the rice.
So as for my food, I had a pretty basic meal. Like, it was steak and potatoes with a wedge salad. Mm-hmm. Everything was fantastic.
The salad was really like beautiful.
So the salad was supposed to come with
Russian dressing.
But
Yeah.
I asked for blue cheese. I think it was better with blue cheese. I didn't try it with the Russian dressing.
I was gonna say, how do you know?
But like, I liked the flavor of the blue cheese on a wedge salad. And I liked the presentation of it too. It looked like a bowl. It almost looked like a salad bowl made out of salad.
Is that meta?
That is pretty meta. But then it was a wedge salad. Like, you cut into it and it was all lettuce. It was really nice to have the ingredients chopped so finely. Like, one of the things that makes a Cobb salad is that it's so finely chopped. But this wasn't a Cobb salad, it was a wedge salad, but all of the ingredients were chopped so finely.
It makes it like easier to eat.
Yeah, and you get more flavors together.
Yeah.
Like, different flavors don't overpower each other. And then my steak, cooked perfectly.
It looked so... I was a little bit jealous of your steak. Like, my fish was delicious.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, I wish that you ate fish so we could have split it. That's the one thing about you not eating fish that makes me kind of, like, sad sometimes. It's because we can't, like, split our meals and try different things.
Right.
You know what I mean? You did give me one bite of your steak, and it was really good.
Steak was delicious, cooked perfectly, nice crust on the outside, great flavors. The potatoes, the mashed potatoes were the best mashed potatoes I've ever had.
They taste like your childhood.
Yeah.
Like a holiday. You know when you have like the fancy mashed potatoes for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever holiday, but like better. They were much better than that. But they just had that nostalgic feeling. I wish I could explain it. They're so good.
And then the French fries that I got were just Parmesan truffle fries. Delicious.
Normally when we go to Bull and Bear, we get their special French fries. They're called
the steak frites.
Oh, the steak frites, yeah. And they're like on another level of deliciousness. They're not doing those right now for this menu, but these fries were really good.
Yeah.
Like they had I think there was a little bit of lemon juice somewhere in there because it had like this bright flavor. I don't know how to explain it. It was like truffle, Parmesan, and then this just like brightness.
Okay.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah, I liked them a lot. And then the dessert that we got, always good.
It was even
Delicious.
good at home. I couldn't believe we took it to go and it was still really good.
Yeah.
That was kind of shocking. That's how you know something is good, is when it's good to go 30 minutes later at home.
So there you have it. Shining review.
It was really good. I think it's just we haven't been out. Or I haven't been out. So it was just really a nice treat.
Yeah. So if you guys are in the area, definitely check out the Bull and Bear pop-up. It does only run on Friday and Saturday nights. So definitely make a reservation because it's very limited seating.
I think you have to make a reservation.
Yeah.
But I would highly recommend checking out if you're looking for some delicious food on a Friday or Saturday. If you're just looking for something special to do, I think this is a great place to go.
Yeah. And thank you to the Waldorf for having us out.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we are off. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to help. So today's organization that we want to shine a spotlight on is Feeding Children Everywhere. And I'm just going to read their mission statement is they are committed to providing healthy meals to those in need. And this is an organization that we have volunteered with.
Yeah, we volunteer with them every year around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and what we do is we go to one of the hotels at Universal and we fill bags with food that are then shipped out to those in need.
And it's a fun experience too, because you're there volunteering with so many other people and they make it fun.
So this year, because of the coronavirus, COVID-19, they are having trouble doing these events. And so they're asking for monetary donations. And one of the things that I found that was really interesting is that $40, like if you donate $40 to them, that provides 125 meals to those in need.
That's just amazing, honestly. So
Right.
that's something that we will definitely be donating. If you can donate, that would be fantastic. If not, no worries. Just learning about the organization and learning how, if you would like to volunteer your time, learning how to do that. That's such a great way to help amplify their message and help people who are in need get the food that they need.
So be sure to check out the link.
Yeah.
And share it with your friends and family and talk about it. And thank you guys for watching this video.